Welcome to the Sublime Soiree. I'm Sue, and today we have our first Friday feature where we feature a local ministry or a person that we would like others to know more about.
Yes, and today we're very excited because we have Kim Pilates here with us to talk to us about a really neat organization right in our backyard called Project Shine. But before we get started with talking about Project Shine, Kim, we wanted to just hear a little bit about who you are. So can you tell us all about yourself?
Yes, well, thank you for having me, ladies. I really appreciate it. As you mentioned, my name's Kim Pilates. My husband Tom and I have been married be 27 years this year. So we have 3 girls. Our oldest daughter, Taylor, and her husband, Ben, live in Kenmore. And we'll talk a little bit more about them in a bit. And then Marissa is married to a lovely young man named Drew, and they live in Ellett. And our youngest is actually turning 21 today. So she is a junior at the University of Findlay. And then I'm stealing Sue's phrase. We have 2 grand treasures. I love that. Zion will be 3 this month, and Mercy will turn 1 tomorrow. So lots of birthdays this week, and we love our little grand treasures.
How fun.
Those are great names.
I know. I was just going to say that. Mercy. Beautiful.
I love that.
Yeah. She's pretty cute too.
I bet.
That's awesome. Oh, well, can you tell us a little bit about Project Shine and how it got started?
Yeah, so it's actually will be 20 years this year. So in 2001, there were 2 churches, Goss Memorial and Hope United Methodist Church, both out of the Kenmore neighborhood, that were on a short-term missions trip together in West Virginia, I believe it was. And the pastors started talking and were like, why aren't we doing this back at home? So they just started dreaming and thinking of ways that they can use local youth groups and benefit homeowners in the Kenmore neighborhood of Akron. And Project Shine, its first project week was in the summer of 2002. So it's a very well kept secret that I am trying to make not a secret.
Okay, wonderful. So how did you get involved, Kim?
So as I mentioned, my daughter and son-in-law, Taylor and Ben, they live in Kenmore, and they've been involved with both First Glance and Project Shine for numerous years. And they both were just very, very passionate about the work that Shine does, especially as it builds into local area youth. A lot of positive youth development and service learning opportunities and leadership development. So kind of watching them for a couple of years. And then, of course, when your kids are involved, you get involved, right? And my husband and I just came to love the work too, because we've done a lot of short-term missions trips as well, both domestically and Mexico and the Dominican Republic. And we always say, why aren't we doing this at home? Why aren't we doing this at home? So it's a great opportunity to serve in your own backyard.
Yes, for sure. I love that.
What will this year's project look like for Project Shine?
That's a very good question, and it's still having a lot of conversation around it. We're committed to having a week this year, but it might not be a full overnight experience the way it has been in the past. Part of it is we're just waiting to see what happens with COVID over the next couple months with vaccinations and social distancing and all that. So it's yet to be determined, but we had 38 applications for projects last year. And so we want to honor, because we canceled everything last year. So we want to honor those applications and to be able to do some form of project for them. So we're committed to moving forward with this year. It just might look a little different, which is yet to be completely.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. All right. In the meantime, though, obviously things like this definitely need some funds. So I
Correct.
understand in April, you're going to be having a fundraiser. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, and we are committed to doing this in person, Lord willing. So on April 23rd at Stowe Youth Banquet Hall, We will have a silent auction and dinner. It's from 6 to 9 p.m. Your typical different items that have been donated and people bid on them, and try to raise at least $25,000 that night.
Okay.
We have a great start through some of our corporate sponsors, which I'm going to give a shout out to Malone University because they are our primary sponsor this year.
Oh, wonderful.
So it's with that kind of support that we could actually make these events happen and, raise the kind of money that we're looking to do on that Friday.
So the goal of the auction would be to generate funds, as well as what are some of the things that you hope come out of the auction?
Definitely awareness. Again, not a lot of people know about Project Shine, even though it's been around for 20 years.
Yeah.
So we're really trying to spread the word, and through great opportunities like this, we're able to share with more people. So we want to raise the awareness. We definitely always ask people to pray for us. So the prayer support, not just with the raising of the money, but the project week itself. Our mission is to, make Christ known to our youth participants, their leaders, and the homeowners that we're doing the projects for. So we always want to do this in the name of Christ. So we definitely want that to be a very strong message that's out there as well.
Wonderful. So that's going to take some input from people, and we wanted you to come and share this story with our viewers. So can you tell them how can they help you, either with Project Shine or the auction itself?
So for the auction, we'll start there since that's April 23rd. We definitely need items donated that we can auction off. It could be as little as a $25 gift card, and we'll pair that up with other kind of like items. Or maybe you have a condo somewhere that, you can donate a week's stay. And those are, especially in April, everybody's got spring fever. They're going to want to start planning for vacations, right? Or anything in between, any kind of item like that, we can auction off to our guests. And a successful auction needs guests, so we would love for people to attend. You can find out ticket details on our Facebook page. So you just look for Project Shine Akron. You should be able to find us, and we have an event tab there. And of course, you can always go to our website, projectshineakron.org, to learn more details as well. For the project week, which will be at the end of June, a couple things that we'll need. We always need supplies. I mean, granted, the auction is what raises money for us to buy the supplies for the projects, but you could always help us keep costs down if you have, access to a painting company or something, brushes, rollers, tarps.
Okay.
Those kinds of things. Those are always appreciated. And we also need adult volunteers this year. We have 5 churches committed to bringing youth. And we want to make sure we can keep our adult to youth ratio low so that it's in COVID safe guidelines. So we're anticipating we're going to need more adults this year than we typically have in the past. And that could be a one day, you can take off one day of work and volunteer for us, or you can be there the whole week.
Okay.
And there will be more details on our website coming soon on adult volunteer opportunities.
Okay. Wonderful.
So again, just to recap, the best way that people can find you, Kim, or learn about Project Shine is through
the website is the best first stop, projectshineakron.org, or our Facebook page, which is again Project Shine.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Kim, you actually have a very fun announcement to make today for our viewers. They have a chance to win a pretty neat gift.
Right. Yes, we would love for somebody to win 2 VIP tickets to the auction. So that'll get you right up front. You'll get served dinner first, and you'll have access to see all of our great items that have been donated in person and meet more of the Project Shine team.
Okay, wonderful. And one little detail that I had thought of as you were talking about the auction items. Is there a deadline for when you want to receive those auction items?
Very good detail to ask. Thank you,
Mhm.
Linda. Yes, we need everything in hand by April 3rd.
April 3rd. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wonderful. And will there be a cutoff date for the tickets, or will people be able to buy tickets right up to the event, or even at the door?
You know, we have to give a count to the banquet hall 2 weeks ahead. So
Okay.
I think we're gonna cut off the ticket sales around April 9th.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Well, Kim, thank you
Oh.
so much. What a generous gift. And we
Mhm.
want
Oh,
to
yeah.
share this with our viewers. Feel free to stop by our YouTube channel and subscribe,
Mhm.
comment in the section below, and you will have an opportunity to win 2 of these VIP tickets. So we are excited. We also have other ways of connecting to us through our Instagram page and our Facebook page, and of course the website. So thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely, Kim. We really appreciate you coming on and letting
Yes.
us talk
Yeah.
with you about this. And Project Shine sounds like such an outstanding organization. And you're right, a best kept secret. But we want to make sure that that secret gets out, and that we can
That's
also just
right.
really encourage people, do come to this wonderful event. And I've heard a lot of things about the Stowe Youth Banquet Hall that that's a pretty neat place with some pretty good food,
Yeah.
is what I hear.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. It's a nice place, and they're awesome to work with. So we'll give them a little shout out too. So
Yeah. We do encourage you all, go to projectshineakron.org. Is that right, Kim?
yes,
Okay,
yes,
and check
ma'am.
it out. And then, friends, we do hope that you'll also stay with us and come back to our channel on Monday, March 8th. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm so excited about spring. Anyway, please come back on Monday, March 8th, because we're going to have a very special guest. Her name is Sherry Brendel, and she is a fashion expert with a ministry called fashionmeetsfaith.org. And Sherry has a really neat way of just encouraging women to blossom from the inside out. And she even has a way of helping you choose your wardrobe to really help identify who you are and what your call is really, and how to really be able to communicate that to the world. So we know that you'll be excited to hear her insights, and you won't want to miss it. So come on back here on Monday, March 8th.
And in the meantime, may your week be sublime and free above the fray. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Kim.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me on.
Absolutely. Bye, everybody.